I've pretty much got Frozen's sound in my background as my background sound at the moment. Right, I am back. How do I find out like how long it's been since something's happened? It says latency to broadcaster around 3 seconds. How do you... You could see something like that? Where does it say that part? Where is my latency displayed?
I have no idea. I don't see it.
Oh, you're responding faster, so I can already tell that that's better. Yay! So why would I have high latency on? Or why would any streamer have high latency? Does it affect their stream in any way? Like, does it help them out for something, maybe? Question? Did your stomach just go, ooh? Even you like the latency difference. Do you get a cookie?
You can give him blood.
I could help you catch some extra fluffs. Oogie's probably going, no. Right now.
No extra plus for people.
I've just got to remember how to actually get you, how to get you to catch extra fluffs. Because yeah, soon, very soon, once I hit my my follower goal up there, the 100, I'm actually going to do a giveaway, and it's going to be a good one because oh, Frozen's on. I got to mute him. Yeah, it'll be a good one because what I'm going to actually do is for all of the viewers that have been watching me at my early stage to help get me off the ground, I'm going to reward them with a better giveaway. And what it will be is a choice between a couple of models, and I will paint it up in whatever colour scheme you want and then send it your way when I'm done. Obviously to a certain level. I won't do it like proper professional Golden Demon standard if I could achieve such a thing. But it'll be like kind of like a little commission. So, but to do that, you need to spend fluffs. So the fluffs are for entering my little draws, my raffles and stuff like that when I get them going. As I learn a bit more about the channel and how to do shenanigans like that.
You'll be notified when they're up, though.
Yeah. As far as I know, though, at the moment, the what was I about to say? I started reading something and. What was I saying a second ago, Joe? I was saying words. What was I saying?
About the giveaway and stuff.
About the giveaway. Oh yeah. Streamlabs chatbot is supposed to help out with stuff like that. I was watching Mohawk Minis. He was using it to do the giveaways. It does the randomization and everything, and people just have to type in like a little exclamation mark raffle and stuff like that, and it joins them in the draw and spends their fluffs or channel points, whatever they, and stuff like that. But my Streambot doesn't seem to want to connect to my Streamlabs, and I don't know why. I've been trying to fix it for ages, so I stopped using it. Because it's supposed to also be able to give me pings and stuff when people message. Instead, I'm using a unique app that I downloaded myself called Chatty. Now, the only thing that bugs me about Chatty is when somebody messages, it actually pops up with an extra message down at the bottom. And it covers over the... what do we call it? It covers over the chat. I could rename Streamboat to Fluffbot. What now? Because Frozen's doing a not safe for work bust, he's put like little blue tack nipple pasties over it. I love it. Brilliant. Oh, who is no one? Oh, okay. You're no one. Settings advanced. Whoa, I got a lot of settings. Switch to non-mod settings. Oh, there we go. Okay, my settings are different from yours. I don't see the quality, advanced and stuff like that. But at least I know, like, for future cases. Wow, you can even see my resolution. What? That's kind of cool. Slow mode. Oh, I can change slow mode and stuff in this? Delete messages. Timestamps. I haven't got timestamps on. I want timestamps on. That's cool. Oh, thank you. So you've like shown me a couple of extra bits anyway. That's kind of cool. Thank you. Go to a stream I'm watching. Right, okay, let's have a quick check. Right, it's still not coming up. It says chat settings. Oh, right, I know. I clicked on the wrong one. Oh, what a plonker. Right, there it is. Right, click that one. Oh, there they are, advanced. Okay, cool. Right, I can see them now. And then there's advanced. Yeah, okay. There we go. I have been taught stuffs. You learn something new every day. Arigatou gozaimasu. Ooh, this is going on clean. Have I found that sweet spot between paint and water? It's actually bugging me that I'm holding this mostly over to the left. Not because it's like further over to the left of the screen. No, that's fine. I that's really useful to me. Thank you. Yeah, no, what's bugging me is before I moved my camera over to my right hand side, I had a habit of holding the model over here and it kind of going off screen every now and then. So now that I've changed my setup, for some strange reason my spine and my brain have decided to plot against me. Now I'm leaning more over to the left. It makes no sense. Up yours, brain. What pain in the butt. Right, let me tweak my... So if I put him here, because it's around about where I'm holding him at the moment, if I just go... And my chair's just squeaking away in the background. There we go, that should work. Yay! Now we're holding him in the centre of the screen, and it actually focuses a bit better as well. Oh, I've run out of water. This is supposed to be a wet palette. Stay wet. I might have to reinvigorate the water, actually, because it's been like a day or so. I've just left it. Paint an X on the table. Oh, yeah, I can't do that. This is an expensive desk. I'd have to put something down first. Or I could put a blob of blue tack. So this, guys, full of good ideas tonight. Shadow, there's a reason you subbed. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I can do that one better actually as well. If my chair shuts up, because that's driving me nuts. Yeah. Oh no, it moved.
And then just make sure you hold the model over that.
So is that right?
Yeah.
I don't know, it's a little bit hard. Oh no, because I turn the model upside down sometimes, don't I? Okay, cool.
So as long as you can't
That's
see the
kind of
X.
the perfect bit. Oh no, I've got the X so that when I do the camera, this needs to be the centre of the camera. Actually, when I zoom out, is it still the centre?
Pretty much, yeah.
Sort of. God, look how messy the room is. Super zoom! Oh, that is so blurry. I can't remember where it was. Somewhere like there. Yeah, that looks about right. Oh, so I didn't win the eBay thingy. What was I trying to get again? I've forgotten. Could have been that important. Harry Hammer. Oh, that
You
would have
said
been
you
nice.
did get it.
I did get it. Oh, I've convinced myself I haven't now. I don't win anything, remember? Time for food. Yet you should be rewarded with foodstuffs.
Are you going to stay lurked or actually go off?
Just gonna nom while staring at a screen. And then when I do something that he gets wound up by while he's got something in his mouth. And then realise I can't hear him anyway. That was the weirdest laugh I've ever done. I think it was half a laugh. I took a breath in to start chuckling, And then I was doing a bit that I tried to be really careful on, so I just held my breath. Oh, he's off to go try and catch some fluffs. Which did just remind me that I was supposed to give him some extra fluffs. So he's actually going to catch some. But when he unlurks, it will say that he found none. No, don't do that. You got to be happy that you won something. Oh, those pasties. Those are brilliant. I love those pasties. Oh, I really wanted to watch him paint this. But I'm busy doing my own stuff. I've still got to work out how to do certain things. I'm not going to be on for long anyway. I'll be on until dinner. Which should be in about an hour. What are we having? We haven't written down today's dinner, have we?
Gammon.
It's what?
Gammon.
Jam?
Gammon.
Gammon. Oh, okay. Oh, potatoes. Potatoes. I like
Or
Or
you can have the
tomorrow. Oh, what? And swap round what tomorrow's is? Korma.
Mm.
Oh, I do fancy a korma. Picking up model, put model back, and it takes 7 seconds? Why is it taking 7 seconds? What happened to latency? I can't remember how to see, He wrote it down, didn't he? Right.
Mm.
He messaged me saying this is how you do it. And I can't remember what it was. So it's click advanced.
What's
Video stats. Huh?
What's video stats?
Advanced video stats. Right, there they are. FPS 61. Skip. Oh, it tells you skip frames and everything. That's cool. So it's saying there's only a 3-second delay, but it lied because I went whoop. 1, 2, 3. Oh, okay. It just lied to me a second ago just to make me look silly. Oh no! And now I've seen that there's 10 people in my room. I'm supposed to not see that the people in my room. Gee, what was I doing? I was giving fluffs, wasn't I? Dashboard. Need my dashboard. I'm just trying to remember things. My brain just goes all the time. Create a dashboard. There we go. Extensions. Actually, I don't think it is an extension. I think it's a loyalty or something like that. Right, I'm going to write this down then, because I'm not going to remember.
Write it down, do it later.
Yeah, write it down, do it later. Give extra fluffs. I can't spell. To Shadow Mail. Ignore the terrible handwriting. I have like bad hand cramps and crap like that, so I can't actually write for very long anyway. The joys of my physical form. Right, I need to add more water to this because it's not working like a wet palette no more. Oh, wait, see? Hear that? It even had to peel off of the water.
Kitchen roll.
Yeah, I should. If I just shush for a bit, then my brain might actually. I painted my arm. There we go. Right. Now stay wet, paint. I'm sick of mixing you. No, you didn't help me out. You weren't giving me useful stuff. He was. Not that you have to now look for something useful and hope that I like it. But yeah, I'm just... It's like small rewards. There's a reason you can give extra fluffs to people. You've already got lots of fluffs. You're already rewarded for being here all the time. You get lots. So don't try and use that one. Does remind me as well, I need to give some extra fluffs to Mr. Fox. Just to make him feel worse. It's like, what? More? I'm going to give bonus fluffs to Fox because he's been supporting my stream since the very beginning. He was my first viewer from the get-go. Even before you, Oogie. But he went on holiday for like 2 weeks, and during those 2 weeks, I created fluffs as my currency for watching me. And he hasn't had the chance to watch me at all because he's been, well, on his holiday. So I'm going to grant him a load of fluffs so that he can join in with my giveaway raffle and whatnot. Kid, see, look what you've started, Uggs. All the children in the room are acting up now.
I want extra. No, no.
Oh, there's no fun growing up. Being immature is the best part of life. I'm completely okay with this as long as he gets bugger all.
Everyone wants to sit on top of the leaderboard.
I actually found a way to look at the leaderboard the other day. I think someone asked me who has the most fluffs. And I found a way to look it up.
Yeah, you did.
Yes, I found out your secret hobby. You and your crayons. My music stopped. This is why I like the live. Hmm?
The chest came up.
Is that good enough now? Are you gonna start foodie stuff? Oh no, when we do korma, I normally cut up the chicken, don't I? That's normally my part. And I'm streaming. Holy fluff balls. Yep! It's as high as I could set it. It wouldn't let me set my own number, so 200 is the highest one. So anybody that is a vigilant watcher of my stream is rewarded with catching extra fluffs because they're paying attention. I wanted to have it only pop up for 3 seconds, but it wouldn't let me go that long. It only let me set it to 5. Oh, I haven't played WoW for ages. I can't get back into it. I think I went back to it once and I spent days trying to get an achievement on fishing. And once I finally got the achievement, I didn't actually feel proud of myself. All I could think to myself was I'd just spent a week and hours each day on WoW fishing. And that was it. I came off of WoW and I've left it since. I just can't bring myself to go back on it. It's so easy to lose time for so little gain. I say that, but then I play like League of Legends every day without playing ranked. Because I still don't think I'm good enough to play ranked. I just play normal games and prat around and try out random builds that no one will ever do. Attack speed Poppy. Oh, that's fun. In fact, I haven't done that yet. I don't know why I said it was fun. That was it. Super speed Puff. I went to say Puffy because I looked at the fluffs. Super speed Poppy, moving as fast as possible with high lethality, is hilarious. It scares the crap out of everyone. Super speedy Yordle. Kids and Missus came out. You're back again. Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you were going off because of it. Does that mean you missed out on your coffee? Have you just got like a stagnant coffee on your table? Stagnant? That's not the right word, is it? What's that? Lukewarm? No, there's a word for it. Tepid? There's a fancy word for what I'm trying to say. Maybe I should just stick with lukewarm. There we go. I'm a rage of fluff back. What I'd like to do is I'd like to actually let people bet their fluffs with each other. Maybe like set up mini games or something where people can bet on their fluffs.
And how do you keep
I have no idea. But I've got a couple of ideas for stuff that I'd like to happen and whatnot.
It's just whether the program will actually let you do it.
Yeah, or I need to find a part of the Twitch programs and stuff or extensions that let me do it. So what I want to do is, you see the currency at the bottom of the screen, the They're called Competo. Have I got that right this time? Competo candies. The Competo candies are what Fluffs like to eat. So what I'd like to do is set it up so that one of the rewards you can spend the candies on in the drop down when you click on it is to scatter a load outside and catch random Fluffs. Now I don't know how to set that up at all. So I want it so like people can scatter around like 1,000 Competo candies in the hopes of catching additional Fluffs. But I want it to be random so that there's no, you know, because I want to reward people for being in the stream longer and paying attention to catch the Fluffs and stuff like that.
Yeah, to get more chances for the giveaways.
So I don't want to set it at an exact number to catch extra Fluffs, because otherwise people will just spend channel points to gain double Fluffs every time, pretty much. That's how I imagine it would go if I don't watch out. Just some ideas. Yeah, like throwing sweets out at kids. Yes, that's how you catch kids. Just drop by in your van and just chuck sweets into the distance. I feel like this room is going to be banned in a minute if we keep going with this conversation. Discussing how to kidnap kids. Right, I think I've gotten all of the rope. That's not... Don't like kids not sharing sweets. Oh wow, that was all of the ropes. Wow. Oh, talking to you guys is really helping. Oh my gosh. I did not really... Do you know, I've got to check over them because I know I've probably missed a rope somewhere, knowing me. Or I haven't done a second coat on some bits.
Oh, the murder's out.
The murder?
Yep, they're on time.
Oh, I
Right,
missed them. What is so weird how they do that? We have, like, outside our place, a load of trees in eye view. And every single night at 8 o'clock exactly, pretty much almost exactly, the murder of crows flies around and chooses a different tree. Every night, without fail. It's so weird. Probably something to do with instinct and whatnot, and it probably gets explained quite easily, but I find it a little weird. Yes! That would be the coolest ever! It's like only the older people would actually know what you're doing. You gotta have like the creepy long nose, the long pointed nose, and the big net. I like this. You have my support. I'd love to see that.
There's got to be at least 100 crows outside.
Yeah, there's a lot of them, isn't there?
It's like a big old black cloud moving around.
They're just noisy. They
Yeah,
caw
they all
really
caw.
loudly. Don't know why I'm redoing some of these bits. I mean, they're going to be gone over with black anyway.
There's a couple of stragglers flying around.
Yes, do it. In my best Rob Schneider voice. You can do it! That was terrible, but you know what I'm on about. Don't you laugh at me? I mock myself, damn it. Right, that's cool. They're done. Right. Next bit. No, wait. And using the same brush. Because why not? That is a big blob of black. There we go. That's where it's not Nolan oil. It's probably Agrax. What up, Blibblebart? Can you not decide?
Are you really hungry or just a bit?
Am I really hungry? When did we have... We had brunch ages ago. Why is this guy bending funny? Is this the one with the broken ankle? No, oh, he's just not stuck down to the base properly. Okay. I was getting really worried there. I was really proud of myself fixing that ankle. Right, on one of my earliest streams, you can see me pick up my Saurus and drop him and just snap him at the ankle. I then spent like the first 10 minutes of the stream snipping, sniffing? Clipping him back. There we go. Pinning. There we go. I knew I'd get there eventually. Pinning him back. This is my favourite bit. Well, one of my favourite bits. Adding the ink is awesome. It defines. It defines who I am. I think I told myself I should probably paint this dark greyish colour over all the gold as well to make the gold easier to do later. I completely forgot though. And these are my last guys with the cord and ropes, so oh well. Oh! That just reminded me. Oogie, I still haven't got a message from you.
You said you were going to do it Saturday.
I thought you said Sunday. Do you still want them, Duda? Because you've gotten me all excited and I kind of want to paint a human Blood Bowl team now.
Don't feel obliged though.
Yeah, if it helps, you can like just DM or private message, whatever they call it.
Or even whisper.
Whisper. It'd be kind of cool because I haven't actually had a commission for a while now because of C19. There's no way of like, nobody really wants to send things anywhere or whatnot. And I recently finished like that army size commission that I did. Bright green mantis warriors. Oogie's not in right now. Please leave a message after the beep. Oh, okay. I was going to say something witty, but while I'm painting, my brain's like energy is probably spent. Oh my god. See, this is what I'm on about. I'm not rushing you or anything, dude. I'm just making sure you haven't forgot, or I haven't forgot. It's more for me. I mean, if you don't want a commission, that's fine as well. You don't have to feel bad about it. After I just told you my sob story of not having a commission for a while. No, I'm joking. I'm joking. Don't take it to heart. I'll just get on with my own stuff. I mean, I've got plenty of Crons to go through. These guys still need finishing. And I was just a little excited to be painting a commission on stream. Because the amount of times I've been going through my commissions and stuff, and people, they want things changed after they've seen them, after you've seen them like up to a week afterwards, after you've done the part. And it's just like, and then you've got to change it. Yeah, no, that's fine. Feel free to just like message me an essay of what you're after, and we can like talk backwards and forwards, and I can quote you and stuff like that.
Or if you have a microphone in Discord, just chat.
Yeah, or if you have a microphone, we can have a chat in Discord.
It's easier to talk than message. Ooh, someone turned on the sunset.
Someone turned on the sunset. Oh, pretty.
I literally looked out the window not 5 minutes ago and it was just blue, and now it's pink.
So one of the gods up there is having fun. Bob Ross is painting the sky again, guys. I reckon the gods let Bob Ross paint the skies. They've been a fan of watching his Joy of Painting series.
Brush and sort of giving it a fade.
I like to think stuff like that anyway. It makes me happy inside.
He always painted the most beautiful skies.
I really liked watching him paint that mountain the other day. That snowy mountain. Oh, that was a lovely paint work. Paint job. Painting. There we go, got there in the end. That wasn't painful at all. Brain cells minimised. The music's a little okay at the moment. I think it's a bit boring, but I don't think I need to change it. It's kind of an okay amount of boring. Although if it bores me enough, I'll probably turn it over to something else. Or I can pause it and check my other channel. Pause. Play this one. No, too mellow. That's a bit better. I like the bass and the beats. So it stops. Fluff my life. I might have picked up the wrong one. Oh no, I was doing his leg. Should probably clean my brush after using an ink or a paint a certain amount of time. Stop it like dying. I think I was giving somebody some like hints and tips on painting the other day, and I kept telling them about cleaning it frequently to make sure the paint doesn't get to the ferrule, and I've done exactly what I said not to do. This is an old brush though, so I'm going to clean it now. No oil, tastes great. I know, I love sunsets. That's why I'm doing my Necrons with Sunset Glow. I was just like, I like purple and I like orange because both of them are pretty good colours. And I was just like, do you know what? I'm going to do both. I put them together and I was like, oh, that looks like a sunset. I love it even more now. So I refined it a little bit more. And then eventually came up with what I've got at the moment, which I am going to improve on a little bit more actually, because my Necrons are still not quite where I want them to be. That's why I'm not painting them tonight. Got to give them a little bit of a rest and then come back to them when I'm thinking a bit better. I've also ordered some extra paints. Do you want to look those up for me a bit? Are they like an NFL team or something, or are they actually a Blood Bowl team that's already out? Stuff like that. I'm not a sports fan, so you'd have to let me know. American football, okay.
Oh, they're purple.
Yeah, he wanted to do purple. So he mentioned something about yellow as well. Like, didn't you? Something about yellow? You have another team that's yellow or something like that? Or was that a conversation with someone else? I'm starting to think that was someone else now.
From what I can see, it's mostly they've got like black socks, white shorts, purple shirts and black helmets. But around some of the numbers, or some of the numbers are gold.
Should really do bits that are close to parts that I'm already doing so I don't miss things out. I really want to play League of Legends and play some Poppy now. Going on about it, it's like, oh, I want to play attack speed Poppy. Set it out of like randomity and now I want to do it. I don't think I did these, did I? I normally start with the tail first. What? Fluff my nuts. I thought I'd already done these bits. I like it when there are two bits really close to each other because I can just, there we go, like throw a bit of ink in the middle. Bit of like the wash, and it kind of just works. Makes things easy.
There's 3 different ways of doing the Baltimore Raven.
3?
Yeah, look, there's colour with white or alternate.
Right, Oogie. Apparently there are 3 different colours for the costumes of the Reavers. Or Ravens, whatever they're called. Are those like different seasons or different roles? I don't know American football, unfortunately. So it looks like there's one where purple top half, white bottom half. What is that, dark brown?
Yeah,
The one on the right?
dark browny goldy colour.
Like a dark brownish colour on the shirt and home and away and third kit. Is that what they are? Okay, so if that's so, Oogie, which one of those three are you after?
Purple top, white top, or browny coloured top?
Oh yeah, actually, how do I know which one of these colours are what? Can you see if you can find out which one's their home, away, and whatnot kit? My shoulder is stinging so much. I might actually have to end my stream early because of my shoulder. I know Mohawk Minis is actually suffering at the moment. He's got like arthritis in his right wrist, which is the one that he's been spraying with all weekend. Poor bugger. Home. So he wants the home kit. I'm assuming the home kit is the purple, the really purple one. Do you know what, I just realised, after working out that all three of those kits are their current kits, we should have worked out that he wanted the purple one. That should have been easy. Had I thought a little bit harder.
Well, I've typed in home kit on Google. It's either come up with the purple and white, black shirt and purple shorts, or even in one of the pictures there's a purple shirt with yellow shorts. I'm like, ooh.
Raven's home kit is black with a purple raven. Oh? Oh, okay. Why does everybody know about football? Or American football? I know nothing. I know nothing, me. Everybody knows what stuff's on about and whatnot, and I'm sat here like, Wait, so... See, you said you wanted purple on them, right? So if the home kit is black, unless maybe you've got something wrong? That'd make me feel a bit
I
better.
have no idea. There's lots of different pictures coming out.
Oogie, take copy and paste and send a picture to me on the Facebook. The Facebook. Of which one you're interested in, and then that'll just solve everything.
That'll be helpful.
Yeah.
Google seems to come up with a couple of different images.
Black for fabric and purple for the armour. Oh, okay. Yeah, no, you can tweak it if you want. It's your colour scheme. Tweaking is good. Make it yours. I like that idea. And it's kind of cool that you've still shown me the ravens, because then I can see what colour purple and whatnot, rather than you just going, I want purple. Herpadopadope. Do you know what level you want these done at? Like simple, medium, higher level, stuff like that. This is why I need a site of my own, so it has the levels on it. And I could just say something like that, and then somebody could just go to my site and have a look at like the pictures. Just simple yet functional. Are there any techniques that you enjoy seeing on the models? I mean, because stuff like dry brushing, washing, blending, things like that, because some people like dry brushing. I don't dry brush a lot. I'll dry brush for the commissions and stuff, but my own stuff, I don't really do it. But some people like the look of it. I'm not some people. Pushing parade level. Ooh. Best bit about starting commission talking is once they see the price and they go, nope, that's too much. That's the hardest part about commission painting in the beginning. The amount of times I've heard that. And that's when I was undercutting myself a lot. I used to drop the prices a lot just to please all of the people that complain. but I don't do that anymore.
So, pushing parade level, so base with some highlights and a wash.
Right. Okay. I'll
So
come
that's
back to
pretty
you
much
with that.
tabletop
Yeah.
class, isn't it?
Yeah, pretty much. I'll come back to you with those. I need to know how many models. So if you work out how many colours exactly you want on the model, because I know that you want black cloth and purple armour, but then there's stuff like extra
There'll be a
bits,
skin tone,
skin tones and stuff like that. You just let me know how many colours you want. So probably write this up on Facebook. It'll be so much easier if you write it down like that. And then I
Do
can...
you want some static grass on the base?
Yeah. Are you wanting things like static grass all over your base? What colours are the base? You have to go quite in depth for commissions. There are, of course, those occasions where you can say artistic value.
Or
Artistic freedom.
Or I want it to look like the Games Workshop one.
Yeah, that one's helpful.
That one's very
I love it
easy.
when people say, can you make it look like box art? I had an entire Gene Stealer cult army commission, and he goes, can you make it look like a box art? I was like, yeah, I can do that. That was so much easier to work out.
That was the simplest one, wasn't it? So it's just, you've got a reference and...
That was the easiest commission I've ever done. Well, or quote I've ever done.
Put in a couple of layers of the white on the armour was a bit annoying though.
Should have sprayed... I think, wasn't that before I had an airbrush?
I think so, yeah.
I wish I had the airbrush when I did those. But yeah, so you've got to go into detail as much as you can think of. Oh, wow, okay. 12 models, 4 colours, flesh, armour, leather, fabric. Don't worry about bases, you'll do them yourself. See, I like it when people say stuff like that as well. I'll do my bases, yeah. Loads of people like to do their bases because main reason is it reduces the cost by a fair bit, because bases are pretty much like a bit of the model themselves, aren't they? Cool. So once I finish the stream and whatnot, I'll message you later, and I'll get you a quote.
Would it be a normal wash or an aggregate wash?
Well, no, I'd do whatever wash that I need to make it look like the purple he showed me on the
it's not going to be like a full model wash. It's going to be different coloured
It could be. I'd have to work out the... Once he's said he wants the commission, I can then work out how I'll paint them. You alright, Bill?
Yeah.
Did you want help with dinner? You sure? I can just end the stream early. I don't mind. Oh. I was about to pick off this blue tack. I want the blue tack to stay. What? Washing up sucks. We haven't been in all day, have we? Tell you what I've waited for. A commission where somebody wants all of the works. I mean, I've sold plenty of pro-painted models, which I obviously dubbed pro-painted, just because I put as much effort into them as I can at the time. Like my Ribbit Gilliman and my Orc Dreadnought thingy. Gorkanaut, I think it was. Stuff like that. I get to see what I can do. They're the only ones I've really gotten to go all out on. I've never gotten a commission to go all out on. Oh, I knew I'd miss a rope. Fluff my nuts. I looked everywhere. I looked all over them. You fluffer. Yep, there's some nut fluffing. Fluff it. Shush. Don't laugh at my nuts. That sounded much better in my head before I said it out loud. No. Oh, bugger! It's right. It's like right out in the open as well. Look at that, right there on the top. That isn't hidden. In fact, I had to look past this part to see another bit that I had to paint. The same colour. You muppet. Ooh, I'm looking forward to this. Get to stream my first commission. Or do my first commission stream. There we go. That's the one. Are you still giggling at my fluffed nuts? You're so mean to me.
No comment.
No comment. But there's a hiccup. Okay.
Yep.
No comment. Yeah. The hiccup counts as a comment, you know. What I might have to do is I might look up a couple of YouTube videos on how to sort out rewards and stuff on streams. I've watched a couple, but all they really do is explain what they are. They don't explain how to do. That's kind of pants. Oh wow, that was easy. There was hardly any on that one. I wonder, would this make it much darker? No, Black Templar would. I've been thinking about the application of using contrast paints as a base tone. Because you know how most people like to cover their models with a base colour first. So say like on the trousers here. So I'd go over it with the dark colour and then I'd have to do it like 2 or 3 times because it's white. But I've been thinking, like, because contrast has so much pigment in it and everything, and it defines shadows, makes it darker. If I could just come over that with... That sounded really bad. If I could just go over that with a close colour to what I want to paint it as, and then paint over it later. I wonder if that works. I might give that a go just to see what happens. You know, I'm going so fast on these, I might actually start putting some paint on the big boy. Let's grab him. Here he is. Yeah, my big crocodile-y dude. Heck yeah. He's going to look awesome when I paint his tongue blue. Bright blue tongue. I think he's got like no cords or anything like that, no clothing. He runs out all naked like. But no, I can put gold. Got claws, tongue, eyes. He is awesome looking. I nearly put like a red patterning on his back and going down his spine like a favouring of Sotek. I have noticed though that I might have to go over him with a bit of varnish, because these top few scales here, like you can see, that's a little bit brighter. Why brass? I've already got a colour for my gold, you know that. And I do actually use Victorian brass for it, you know, scale colour. So it is brass, technically. I had to like convert his tongue. Oh, so that his tongue, yeah, is all forked. It's not supposed to be forked. It's supposed to be sticking out. There's supposed to be quite a bit sticking out, but it broke. I dropped him ages ago. And so he's got a nice little forked tongue that I filed into and carved very carefully for a while. He's such a big boy. Look at that. That's a Croxigore. My original Croxigore that I used to use was like, it was a character model, a Lizardman character model that goes on the Carnosaur, or you can put him on a base instead. I used to use him. The big boy's name, his name is Steamroller, because he runs people over. I wanted to have like gimmicky names, but I wanted them to sound Aztec at the same time. you know, keep with the Lizardman theme.
Ankle biter.
Yep. My vicious skink, little ankle biter.
Oh, he's just going to pop up on the screen.
He'll pop up there.
Oh, wait, no, he just did.
Oh, okay, pass by. Oh well.
Oh.
Right, what colour should we do next? That's the idea. I think Lizardmen have the best big character, because he's like strength 6, while every other big one is only strength 5. So he's actually really nice. Yeah. The only thing that bugs me about him is that he's bonehead. The amount of times I roll that 1 and he just sits there dribbling rather than taking his turn. It's sad. But when he squishes somebody and like kicks their ass and kicks them off the board, that's fun. He's really useful for blocking people in because he's got something called prehensile tail. So if he stands in the middle of like a group of enemies, they can't really get away. They struggle. Although, of course, this is me talking about old Blood Bowl. Season 3 is being released now, isn't it? So all the rules might change up a bit. No, he just sits there salivating, deciding which one of the crowd members to eat. Woo! Lost a bit of balance there.
Yeah,
I'm just sat staring at my screen trying to figure out what I'm doing next. Brain has just gone... Yep, see, that does sound cooler. Only the ogres and trolls, they pick their nose. Yeah, it does. I mean, I'm pretty sure they do actually pick their nose on the game. If they stand there, like, not doing anything, they pick their nose. It's quite funny. I enjoy the game, but it doesn't have every aspect. It misses out a couple of things, and some of the rules are slightly different, because I think maybe the rules changed after the game was released. Are you trying to get my attention, Fluffer? What's up? The bunny is trying to get my attention, Mum.
Oh, no.
Bunny wants Mummy's attention. Daddy's busy. Right, I've got to do something. What am I doing? Gold, Victorian brass. I actually still have that. No, I packed that away the other day. Damn it. Fluffed my life. So I've done the skin. Obviously. Oh, excuse me. Oh. Yawning away there. So this stream will probably end around about near 9, I think. So let's see what we can get done in that time. Teeth. Wildwood. Ooh. Oh, I've already done all of the claws and teeth. Have I done the teeth as well? Oh, and the tongues. Wow, okay. I've done a bit more than I thought I have. Oh, isn't that lovely? Now, I learnt from the Albinosaurus that I did to do the toes and the claws and stuff last. Because the amount of times that I'm holding the model and I kind of rub off a bit on the toes. Yeah, you got to be a bit smarter about that. Oh, I know what I want to do. I'm going to do the blue. Get that out of the way. Or it's my favourite part because it makes them look the biz. So, Sotek green and a Kellian green. So if I grab a Kellian green and try out what I said I was going to try out. What up?
I can join the sub giveaways.
Have you been gifted a sub?
Yeah.
Cool. Who gifted that sub?
So many people, I think.
Were you not paying attention when you were gifted the sub? You just realised you have a sub now. Was it just a month?
Too many screws.
Too many sprues. Oh, he gifted me subs earlier. That's a lot of money to just gift out all of these subs. He must be loaded. What a lovely person. What a star. I need those kind of mods in my room. Ah, oh, finally, it's at the bottom of the bag. Kelling green. Oh, I should probably get out the Griff orange as well. Griffhound orange. Oh, that one's easy. It's the only orange in the entire range. They got some similar, like Fire Slayer flesh and stuff like that, but they're more skin type. Hence the fact they're called flesh. Oh, chair. Sounds horrible. I keep going to pick that off. I might have to put something else down, like a bit of masking tape or something. Shoe fly. Wait, is there another giveaway going? Or are you just able to join them?
I'm able to join, it's not on yet. I keep on, I'm still watching.
Watching like a stalker. Oh, this colour is beautiful. I love a Killing Green. Such a nice colour to use. That's what I'm missing off my desk. I thought the desk looked odd. I don't have a big sheet of tissue paper. Oh, that's what we were supposed to look up on Amazon today, Bill.
What?
A filter thingy. Oh, what's it called? A what? A gefilte fish? No.
Diffuser.
Gefilte fish.
Diffuser.
Diffuser, yeah, a light diffuser, but one that I can attach to this light. See if you can find something like that if you're free. Right, I don't need this open at the moment. Oh, right, let's get rid of that for a sec. Where is it? Wink. There we go. We don't need that up for a sec. Wash brush, big wash brush. Wash. Oh, actually, no, we want the controlled wash brush. There we go. I bet this isn't enough, is it? Alright, let's get some colour on these boys. Oh, I really like this colour so much. I really like this colour so much. That didn't sound right for some reason. Why are there like 4 hairs on this brush? Get off. Right, I want to be careful about this because the front doesn't want colour, and I also don't want to put colour on the bits in the middle. If I keep them lighter, they'll be easier to paint later. It doesn't matter if the colour is inconsistent because I'm just using this to tint it so it's easier to paint. Keep thinking I've got to be really careful and make sure it doesn't pool and go back over it. It doesn't matter if I go back over it. I can stop it pooling though, because otherwise that'll just... Oh, that'll block up colour, won't it? That'll block up shadowed areas. Fox has been quiet. You've been quiet, Fox. You're not normally this quiet. Oh, you were hard at work. Painting some of them Iron Warriors. What are you actually painting at the moment? I think you mentioned it earlier, and apologies, I do not remember. Sorcerer, I think. Was it a sorcerer? Do I win? That is, of course, if you're still in the room. I mean, we normally have Zerev. He likes coming into the room and then falling asleep. That's pretty much what me and Ju know him as at the moment. The follower that falls asleep, Zerev.
I've only done it once, but...
I know, but that's it.
One time.
That's how it starts. Yep, one time. Oh, this is going to be hard to get to. Maybe this wash stage that I'm doing will be helpful. I can use it to cover the bits that I won't be able to paint later, because they're in such ridiculous areas. Oh, Jado start. My martial arts starts up in a day. On the 1st. Yeah, Stantonbury campus has allowed Jado people to go back. Woo!
Isn't am I able to join in that one? Like, is that an adult class or is that just kids?
You just go to the adult one at the adult time.
Yeah, that's what I was asking. Like, is it an adult class on the Tuesday?
Tuesday. No, the Tuesday one is black belt specific after the black belt kids. So no, that's just one that I go to.
You probably have to go to
Yeah, no, that's fine. I'll go on my own. I should see Cousin Paul there as well, because he's a brown belt now, so he's supposed to be learning his black belt stuff. He's over the moon that he got that brown belt, because now he can join the higher classes with me. As long as he doesn't like keep asking me to teach him things he's not supposed to learn yet. Because that's probably what I'd do if I was in this situation. I might do anyway. It's kind of fun. And then the instructor can look at me funny because I taught him something he shouldn't know yet. Oh, my mouth is all dry. No matter how much I drink, it's parched. Don't know what's happened. Suffering some serious cotton mouth. There is just one little fly that's just buzzing around this area going hello every now and then, sitting on my fingers. How dare you? Little fly thing. Keep doing that, you'll be a walk. Wash, wash. I always want to just say wash, wash, wash whenever I'm washing. I hope other people do that. Wow. There's a bit of his thigh under here. You see how white this bit is? Just there. That hasn't actually been washed a skin tone colour. I missed that ages ago, apparently. Skin tones were finished a long time ago. Around about the start of when I started doing these guys. Jay in his stream has like a Discord channel, and he likes to see people's work at the end of his stream. I posted my albinos, he loved them, but then he said he'd love to see like the rest of them like that, and I'm like, no. The albino, there's only like 2 albinos in the team, and there's a reason for it. They got their stories and whatnot, which you can read on my blog if you really want to, if anybody's interested in story parts. Don't know why, but I just felt like Blood Bowl was a little bit narrative, so I wanted to add something to it. This is where like one of my team members just dies in their first game. It's like I wrote out that whole excerpt where he's blessed by Sotek and watched over forever, and he's supposed to be a champion, and then he dies in the first game. Apparently Sotek didn't care enough. Now that I've said that, I've probably jinxed it. Because I'm going to be nervous now, I'll probably protect him like loads. It's like 5 Saurus around this one skink. Wait, that's how you're supposed to play it. I'm sorted. It is hard to play Lizardmen. I feel like they're a medium skill team. Purely because in your early games, they've got no skills. Because they're pretty good at what they do. I mean, skinks are like the fastest little duders. Some of the fastest little people. But they've got nothing like pass or catch or anything like that. So they're not great. So if you're lucky enough to get a ball on a skink, then you're going to make a touchdown. However, they are the squishiest little buggers ever. If your opponent wants to sit on them with even a basic human, they'll kick their butts. But then, that's why they have no skills, because they're just quick. They're so quick. And then Saurus have no skills, because they're just naturally nasty. I mean, let's put it this way. If nobody plays Blood Bowl, the average strength on the table is 3. So a lot of like humans, orc, all of the basic guys, they're all strength 3. And then Saurus are sat there at strength 4, which is a big difference. It means that one Saurus can take on like 2 guys at the same time. and I get like 6 of them in a single team. That's really nasty, which is why we have no skills on them, because strength 4 is just nuts. So as soon as you played your first game and you've earned some points and you can level up your guys, grant them skills and stuff, they start becoming real powerful on their own. I even managed to roll really, so you have to roll for your upgrades as well. Well, you roll to see what table you can get, and if you roll doubles, you get to pick some really good ones for them, including like stat upgrades. So I once, in my first little thingamabob, when I got my first upgrade, rolled a double straight off the bat from one of my Saurus, which allowed me to up his strength to 5. Now, to give you an indication on how good that is, most of the big uns, like this guy, on other teams are strength 5. So your poxy little Saurus is about as nasty as a big un. And that's just awesome. So he can start taking on big uns on his own, even though he's a basic unit in the Lizardman team. Hey, there he is. I thought you'd buggered off. You were quiet for some time. So yeah, getting some skills on these guys makes them really strong. Coupled with their base strength, they become nasty. Oh, this is a hard bit. Because I'm an avid builder, I really enjoy building and converting and stuff on my models. It's probably my favourite part. Painting being my least favourite, but it's the most rewarding at the same time. Oh, that's done. When I build and convert, I can't remember where I was going with this. What did I say last? Oh no, I lost my train of thought. Jude's just laughing at me in the other room. What did I last say? Jude, could you hear what I was saying? I started talking about converting.
Just saying how it's your favourite part.
No, I know, but there was a reason I was saying it. I was going to get somewhere with it. Fluff my nuts. Oh well. What was I saying? That's going to bug me. Go on, chat. What have I been talking about? What was I why was I getting to the subject of conversions? No, no, don't do that. Be helpful. The fluffing of one's nuts is not helping. Well, it depends what you're into, I suppose, but... Buggeration. There you go. I say that when he can't do anything. Me helpful? Aww. I heard it ping and whatnot, and I started reading, and there's me thinking it was going to be awesomely useful. But no, it's just Phil. Oh, shoulder. Oh. I feel like I'm being punished now because I can't remember what I was going to say. Converting. Backtrack. I said I like to build... Yeah, I know, but I said that to go somewhere with it, and I can't remember what I said before it. Because I said something before it, which then led me to that part. Oh, I like the fact that only 1 or 2 of them have gloves. The gloves suck. Painting gloves suck. I just realised I've painted this colour on all of them when I was only supposed to paint it at 1 to see if it worked. Fingers crossed it works. If it doesn't, then it's just like it would have been earlier. It's just taken longer. Why do I like to build a convert? I like to build a convert to make stuff. Make teams, make units, characters. Talking about Blood Bowl. Was I talking about backstories and stuff? No, that was earlier. Fluff it. I'm literally just going to spend the rest of this stream now trying to work out what I was saying. I was on a roll as well. I was chatting loads. I had plenty to talk about, apparently. Or maybe I didn't. Maybe I was at the end of my chat.
You'll never know.
Yep, I will never know now. On the upside, that'll probably give my lips a rest. Alright, let's get a drink. Oof. Oh, that's something that you guys can look out for. I've recently taken on the plans for some converting. This might be where I was going with it, I don't know. I got the idea that I really want to do an interesting army. So I've already got my squats going. So my dwarves that play as space wolves. And I wanted to do something else that was interesting and out there. That would be looked at and everybody would be going, oh, that is so cool. I am going to convert up an entire army of Admech. Well, probably not an entire army, but I'll get plenty. Of Admech as Ratmen. You know, Skaven. Because I've always liked the Skaven from 40k. Yeah, 40k. From Fantasy. But obviously I don't play them and whatnot, but they're interesting. It's almost like they're orc, but with a little bit more sinister, evil rat kind of thing. So I want to do them in 40k, and I feel like, for a couple of reasons, that Admech would be the best choice. One, I actually own a lot of Admech stuff because I use it for converting my squads. And two, they're the same size. So if I just get like loads of Skaven-y bits and whatnot, I've got ideas for like green stuffing, converting, mixing up, and I actually have at the moment some oh, what are they called? Oh, I'm losing my thought again. Some Rangers, Skitari Rangers, which can be Vanguard as well. So I've got loads of spare bits from them that I think would make a great starting point. Because I think I've got like some Storm Vermin or Clan Rats upstairs or something like that. I can't remember what they're called. Is this a synthetic brush? Yeah, it feels it. But yeah, so I've got like a load of those upstairs, which would be what I'd use. And I'm pretty sure they're like the same size. All I really need is heads, hands, and stuff like that. And I reckon they'll look really cool. I wonder if the first one's dry yet. So, oh, look at that. So after I've done all of that, this guy's already dry. Heck yeah. Right, let's get out the blue. Have a go on him. Give it a go. Blue bag. So what colour is this? This is Chosen Sun's blue. And the Thousand Sons blue is where? Yeah, on the top. Look at that. Yes, please. So will this stream end on a good one? Where? Oh, oh! I got to put my palette cam back on. Oink. Oof. There we go. So this stream could end on a good note, where I work out that I found a much easier and quicker way to paint something. Everybody loves faster and quicker painting. Oof, and some less mess. Wow, this paint is messy. Are you painting at the moment then, Fox? You said you were going to paint stuff, and I was chatting to you earlier, but you buggered off. I was like, what have you started painting? Now, if I remember correctly, it was a sorcerer. But I can't remember if I'm right. If I'm right, I'm happy. If not, what are you painting? Or are you painting at all? Pfft. You might not even be painting anything. I just want a little win. A little victory. Life is full of little victories. Oh. God, this colour is really gloopy, isn't it? And let me just pour all the other bits all over the table. Why not? Gotta make life interesting there, huh? I like to play my life on hard mode, apparently. Don't I, Jay? That was a very strong confirmation there. Yeah, lovely. It's not really crusty. It's gunky and squishy and bleh, everywhere. Oh, okay. Oh, what? There's all in the lid as well. Bleh. That might be why it dries up all over the top. Oh well. Moving on. Oh, this one's quite watery already. I might not even need to add anything to this. Let's have a look. Oh, that was nice. I think I could use a slightly bigger brush for this, actually. Alright, let's open up this bag. I have a brush specifically for stuff like this. A GW basing brush. Ooh. An Iron Havoc unit with... Oh, I bet you're excited about the new heavy bolter rules, huh? 2 damage a pop heavy bolters. Oh my. My Valkyries, or my sisters conversions, are gonna love that. I love the look of heavy bolters, I do. And the output they have and whatnot. You know, they're kind of like iconic. It's like having a bolter in the game. It's just heavy. But yeah, no, a unit of Celestians, is it Retributors with heavy bolters is going to be so fun. And in a repressor as well. Ha! It's going to be awesome. I'm also going to start converting up some squats. My long fangs, yeah, they're going to have some. Do you know what I just realised? I think this little rim here that's on top is actually an orange bit. So let's not paint that blue for now. Let's leave that creamy colour thing. And let's grab the guy that's been done and find out. Ooh, falling off. Nope, it's blue. Okay, cool. Don't have to worry too much about that now. I was really worried because it was like, I've already done like a bit of purple. That would be a pain in the bum to get back. Oof. Not a maximum oof today. It does look like it should be. Oh, okay, right. No, it carries on up this side. Okay, so it doesn't. It doesn't. Should be. English language. Or at least mine, anyway. Lack of. Oh, oopsie daisies. I just realised you say another unit with heavy bolters. Does that mean you've already got like 1 or 2? This is where you say, yeah, I've got 6. I wouldn't put it past you. You like so much infantry, don't you? Oh, no. Ugh, that sounds horrible. I'm really curious what's going to happen to Sisters, because some of their stratagems, they've got some stratagems specifically for making Storm Bolters damage too, to help out. So I'm just sat here like, but Heavy Bolters are better than that now. There's like no point in that at all. And it's a 2-point stratagem and it only affects Storm Bolters. And it's like, at best you can get 4 Storm Bolters in a Celestian unit. If you were using Legends, you could get all 5, you know, the pack leader, or what's she called? The Superior. Used to be able to take 1, but no, that got legended, and it's like, why? I feel like they're trying to streamline the game, but I feel like they're trying too hard at the moment. They're making something. They're cutting out individuality and conversion work. I get that they only want to sell the products they have, and just because there's no Sister Superior with Stormbolter, that doesn't mean you can't just grab a Stormbolter from another unit. Or heck, the Celestian unit itself comes with 4 Stormbolters. Why can't you just put one of those on her? Convert. It's fun. Everybody likes to add individuality to their armies. Well, not everybody, but almost everybody likes their army to be their army. And this whole palaver with Legends is kind of ruining it. I feel like one of those like stereotypical emos. You're crushing my individuality. But it's true. I'm sure people agree with me. Jew agrees with me.
What's that?
The whole legending thing. Converting and whatnot is part of playing the game. Oh, I didn't actually have that drink that I needed. What up, Bib? Is he doing his giveaway?
I'm checking.
Hey, Jay.
Mm.
You close the curtains. It's really dark now, isn't it?
No, no giveaway yet.
He does it on the hour every hour.
Oh, so we've got 6 minutes on.
Yeah, there you go. So if that helps. I thought you knew. You keep coming back to check if he's done the giveaway. It's like, oh yeah, he does it on the hour. He has a break every hour and has a bit of pizza.
Good. If you feel keep going.
Oh, now you see, Tau, I feel like there's a lot you can do with Tau. I've seen one guy who's like gotten really into 3D printing lately on one of my pages, like converting kit bashers. He's doing a Space Marine Tau army, but he's 3D printing and designing a lot of stuff where it's like special shaped armor. So the armor is like, it looks all Towy and it has the Tau symbol on it, and it looks amazeballs. Mech Marines. What are Mech Marines? But no, I feel like Tau have potential because people think they don't, which leads me to think that you could do something quite breathtaking with them. Obviously, I don't know what, but I could probably figure something out if I really wanted to play Tau and I wanted them to be different. Oh, I know what I'd do. I'd probably do a Crew army. I'd probably have... I'd use the rules for like Fire Warriors and whatnot, but my Fire Warrior units would be Crew. Yeah, I like Crew. I have seen one person do an entire drone army. It must have cost him a fortune, but everything in the army was a drone. Except the commanders. Because they were the ones that controlled them all. So yeah, like a whole unit of Fire Warriors was drones converted with pulse lasers. Sorry, is it pulse? Pulse rifles. I used to play Tau a long time ago. This was before they had the really big suits. When a really ugly looking broadside battlesuit was the best thing you got. Yeah, Mecha Marines. What are Mecha Marines? Is this a vanilla thing? I'm a wolf myself, so I might not know some of the terminology. Space Wolves are very different from any other Marines. Oh. No, it's not 1 CP. It was 2. 2 CP. That makes it even worse. It's like, ouch, that's such a point drain. For something that's not even really worth it. So yeah, if you got a Tau army, there's a lot of potential, especially if you like converting. Come up with something that will shock and make everybody like, oh wow, that's cool. Space Marines from Mars. Oh, okay, I get you. Isn't that just like a Mechanicum cult, Space Marines? Why do you get free shots? All these rules you keep boasting about, and then you complain that you lose in tournaments and stuff. What? It's probably because people like Custodies and whatnot get much better rules, but I don't know. You're a Chaos player, so you'll probably complain about that in a second. That's how you play Chaos, right? Whenever you're not in a game, it's the law. As a Chaos player, unwritten rule, you must complain about something. Something that you don't have that others do. Mech Marines. See, that's a cool idea. I like that. Mech Marines. I love entire themed armies. I posted on a couple of sites asking people to post me them because I just wanted to see what people came up with. And then I got people just posting their entire armies going, yeah, look at my colour scheme and stuff. I'm like, no, that's not what I meant by themed armies. And like somebody would go, look, this is my Ultramarines themed army. That's not what I meant. I mean, unique theme. But that, an entire army of Tech Marines, that sounds cool. I'd love to see that. That's the kind of stuff I'm looking for. Not for inspiration, I just want to see it, you know. See what people come up with. I mean, I've got my squats and whatnot. There's a lot of people that do squat armies. Although most of them run them as Imperial Guard, because I think that's what they were close to anyway when they first existed. Makes quite a bit of sense. They're only little people. But no, mine are Vikings. They're a little hardier than everybody else's. But yeah, so not many people are doing them as Space Wolves. In fact, every single person that I've seen that's doing squat conversion army as Marines is just using vanilla. I don't think there's another Space Wolf squat army out there, which makes me very happy. And if there is, they're not going to be brown like mine. Brown Space Marines is such a unique colour. That's why I chose it. Oh, and it's kind of my favourite colour at the moment. Kind of a strange favourite colour, if I'm honest. Oh wow, this is much thicker. Did I just not shake the pot when I first... Whatever. Jew hasn't actually done anything to her nids at the moment. We've been out most of the day, and then she's just been enjoying watching other people's streams on Twitch. We've been watching Mohawk Minis struggle with his Necrons most of the morning. Or day. But no, she hasn't done anything else yet. I tell you what though, I'm looking at them as she's going, and they are looking really sweet. I cannot wait to see one finished. I mean, I worked out this colour scheme recently for her, for a gun. She wanted to base it off of like a plant. Ignore like the little livery spots, that was just something I pranked around with. But yeah, no, so it goes from one colour to the other, and I think that'll look really nice on her guns. She just needs to start applying it to them now. Yeah, see, I thought the spots added something a little more interesting, so it's not so flat. And she did mention she wanted to do some kind of like livery spots towards like the tops of the shoulders and stuff that get close to the carapace. So that could be a way to incorporate something similar and add consistency throughout the colour scheme a bit more. Yeah, it just adds that little extra to them. It's so weird that the chat is so much faster now. Thank you very much, Shadow Maelstrom. That has been so helpful, changing the latency. Although it is throwing me off that people are replying to me so fast. I'll say something, 3 seconds later they'll say something, I'm like, what? Oh wait, that's related to what I just mentioned. How'd you know? I've got it drummed into my head now that people are like 10 seconds slow. Even Liam was mentioning it the other day while we were on stream, because he had my stream on in the background while he was doing his, and he was saying how it's so slow, or it had such a lag to it. This one, what's this one? What is this one? Right, I'm going to pull this to myself because this is hard. model. Oh, gruesome. I didn't know you could read that as I was moving around. Yep, this guy is gruesome. What have I got? I've got... Oh. So this guy is gruesome. We got Big Bully. Come and get it. Gia gon getcha. Because he is. And then Do You Thinky. Now I'm pretty sure this one was fought up by a White Dwarf editor quite a while back, like in the end of the 90s. Because he's a Saurus, so Do You Thinky was kind of perfect for a name, which is brilliant. And I think that stuck with me through my childhood, so I had to name one of my Saurus Do You Thinky. It was just, it had to be done, you know. And then of course I got Steamroller, my big boy. Kind of suited him, I think. I think originally he was going to be Come and Get It, or Big Bully, something like that. But Steamroller kind of suits him better. Sounds kind of mean. And then you got my skinks. I've got Slippy Slopey, who apparently is going to be my fastest skink. If I ever roll doubles, I'm increasing his movement to 9. Because then that will suit his story and backstory and whatnot. What do you call a blind dinosaur? Yeah, exactly. That's the one. That's where his name came from. So I got Slippy Slopey. I got Lil Squishy, who is my smallest one. So if he ever like gets a permanent injury that reduces his toughness or his strength by 1, that would be fun. Even though it's a bad thing, it'll feel like it's more thematic.
Thematic. ITC.
Are you going to keep an eye on this one?
Mm-hmm.
Yay! You haven't closed the curtains yet, but...
In the kitchen.
Huh? You've been in the kitchen. Oh, you've been busy. Sorry. See, I secretly wanted you to close the curtains so I could see you bend over. Oh no, I dropped my pen. Can you help me with that? Oof, right. Oh, I don't like painting under them. I shouldn't have stuck them to the bases, really. I keep going to say this is something I can get learn for next time. But I very much doubt I'm going to get a commission for doing Lizardmen. I mean, that's a very specific one. Oh, but back onto conversions. I am super stoked to try out. I may even do it tomorrow or this week, but I really want to make one of my my rat conversions, Skaven like character, or maybe even a ranger or something. Where is the bag of old Skaven models, Bib? You took them upstairs somewhere, didn't you? Yeah, when we were moving things. They're either on the stairs or something. They were in a blue bag. Do you remember? Do you have a vague memory of what that was? The blue bag? Ish, maybe, perhaps.
I do remember that they were in a blue bag, but I don't remember where they were put. There's plenty of blue bags and models, just gotta look at each one. They'll be around.
So you're saying I'll have to find them tomorrow. Challenge accepted. And then I think I'll do some like a 5-man unit of rangers or something. I won't do 10 or anything. I won't set the bar too high, you know. I like the fact that not many of these guys are wearing gloves. I think the gloves are like the worst bit. Wait. There was only 4 arms with gloves, because he's got his left arm and whatnot. Because I actually converted these guys so they weren't all the same pose and whatnot. So They've both got an arm each. Yeah, it was bugging me that they do every single set of models for Blood Bowl, every team, comes with a duplicate sprue. So 2 sprues that are the same thing. So let's have a look. Right, so these 2 are the exact same sprue. All they do to make it different is give you a different head. So what I've done is I've converted their arms so that they're doing something slightly different, and I tweak them, I shape them in different angles, and I was supposed to green stuff them to sort it out because somebody's rope on their chest, there we go, the rope on his chest isn't actually connecting anywhere up here because the arm has been stuck on and tweaked backwards a little bit, lifted up. But that's fine, people won't notice that or see that. It's under... Oh, still got another guy to go. There's me cleaning my brush and everything, feeling all triumphant, and I've still got 1. 2? No, just 1. I've got to go over them again anyway, give them a second coat. Definitely coated well this time though. I'm really glad I did that first initial... it's not Quelly green shade, it was a Culligan green. I've been brainstorming what I can use as a Necron Catan. I feel like the Necron Catan, not being like anything specifically, I mean it's a shard of a Catan god that isn't around anymore. And there is a lot of Catan gods, more than just the Deceiver and the Nightbringer that everybody knows. And I feel like it gives you a good opportunity to grab a large monster model from almost any team you like in Age of Sigmar. Paint him glowy like, give him a few Necron gimmicky bits over him, and that's it, you got yourself a Catan. Originally, I was going to put together some Morghast. Is that what I called you? Mortek Guard? Morghast? Morghasts. The big guys with the big blades and whatnot for Nagash, but what put me off them was they look way too skeleton bony, which you can't really make look very Necron-y in my opinion. So yeah, I won't be doing those. It's a shame as well because you get 2 in a box.
But they're small.
They're also quite small, yeah. They're not actually that small, they're quite large. But anyway, no. I've seen another idea from someone who used the Purple Son of Xerius spell, which is like an Age of Sigmar powerful spell model piece. Because they use like eternal spells or endless, but that's it, endless spell models now to indicate really powerful spells, which I feel like is bloating the game a bit. I don't think bringing in the endless spells was a good idea. They should have just brought magic back to the way it used to be. I mean, I really enjoyed magic. That was what I enjoyed most about fantasy. The magic phase was amazing. But it did kind of change the game a lot. The magic phase could turn a game round. But in my opinion, that's just the same as a shooting phase. But that was their excuse. GW stuck to it. But of course, the Slann in the Lizardmen team, oh, they were good spellcasters. A single Slann with the right warlord traits and whatnot, and relics and spells that you're giving him, oh, he could wipe half an army. But the Slann, lore-wise, are supposed to be the most powerful magic users in the old known world, the known old world. They don't really resemble that anymore. Right, now what I really wanted to do to this guy was give him blue war paint because there's no cloth on him. So I'm not sure how I'm doing that. I haven't really seen any decent videos on how to do proper war paint. So what I might do is I might varnish him first, and then I've kind of got like a reset point, haven't I? And I can come back to it. Clean it off and whatnot if it goes wrong. I thought there's a fly walking around on my head. But that's just because of the one fly that kept landing on my hand earlier. Oh no, no, there really was one flying around on my head. I'm not paranoid. I'm just annoyed. Shoot! Oh man, I had a friend a long time ago that started a Tomb King army just before they stopped. And it was like birthday and everything, and he got like a whole army. It wasn't just like one box or two, he got everything. The weirdest thing was is that they, about 2 years prior to dropping the army as a whole, they brought out a load of new models. Didn't they like redo the Asharpti models or something? And they brought out that big ass Necro Sphinx. I was waiting for them to redo the Bone Giant. My god, that's an ugly model. But yeah, no, I was shocked that they stopped them. They squatted them. He was that unimpressed when he found out that he actually, if you know the model, the Casket of Souls, it was like a really hefty, strong metal model. Quite big as well. And when he found out, he literally picked it up and hurled it across the room. It bounced off of the windowsill and broke one of his toes as it bounced back and landed on his foot. But he was not impressed. And then his dad was having a go at him, saying, well, it wasn't your money you spent on them. I don't think that's the point. At one point, Drukhari, or Dark Elves, was supposed to be squatted. They were really close to being just dropped as a team. I think GW got, like, helped out by some rich dude that really liked them. Or something like that from what I heard. Obviously it could be just plain rumour and whatnot, but whatever. They were going to drop them. From an inside dude that worked in HQ. Of course anybody can say stuff like that and it makes it a bit more believable, doesn't it? Oh, that blue's looking much stronger. Yay, second coats. Yeah, it was Nagash's fault. But that was the thing, though, that they could have just simply done them up for that. You know, like they've brought out all the Primaris and whatnot. They've proven they can do an entire line of a team really quickly in one go. Oh, thank you. That's why I picked it. It's nice. It really contrasts well with the skin, but at the same time, because it's got a bit of green in it, it sits well. So it sits with it and goes against it at the same time. That's why I chose this colour. And I've been, to be fair, I've been trying to find a unit, a team, anything that I can have an excuse to paint this colour on. I just like this colour. It's nice. Especially when it came out, I was like, I'm buying that. I bought it, and I had it for about a year before I even put it on anything. And I finally got a team that can have consistent use of Thousand Sun Blue. Or Thousand Sun Green. What's it called? Thousand Sun Blue. Joe? Who won the giveaway? You said you told me to enter into the next giveaway. Is it? Oh, it's the next hour's giveaway. Right. Okay. I was just like, hang on, who won? Oh, okay. I wasn't paying attention. I'm kind of streaming, doing my own thing. Damn it! I can't keep track. I won't win anyway. But it's nice to feel included. I'd love to do stuff like that. He's using the Streamlabs chatbot. It's got like a fantastic app on it. It's really good. All you have to do is set a command in the chat box, and then when people put the command in, and you can set it to like subscribers only and stuff like that. Okay. What do you mean by that? Hello? You can still hear me, right? Yeah, when you, I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, you put in a command and you can set it to like, subscribers only and stuff like that, or followers only, things like that. It's pretty useful. And they'll put in the command and it immediately puts them into the drawer that you're doing. And then you can close entries as well so that no one else can come in. And then you just press one button and it randomizes the whole group and picks one out of the load that entered. That's so flipping useful. Right, okay. But if you're not listening, you wouldn't have heard what I just said when I said, what do you mean? It's going to be weird streaming tomorrow because I'm not supposed to stream today, so it kind of throws me off a little bit. I mean, I felt like painting, so if I feel like painting, why not stream it? Oh, you're doing a Darren. Up yours. Rude. Oogie's winding me up, Jay.
Why?
Because I'm gullible and easy. He's just saying he's ignoring me, and I'm like, oh, yeah. He's like, oh, yeah. What would Darren normally say? He'd like pretend to fish, wouldn't he?
Mm.
And he'd go, oh, we got a big bite here, and I'd just give him evils. Oh, you're being a douche. If you like winding up, go throw a football. Why is it called a football? They handle it with their hands and stuff. That's not a football. It shouldn't be called American football. It should be called American handball. Actually, I think there is actually a game called handball. So, but they just shouldn't have made it then. Although it is much better than English football. English football is freaking like Pansyville. I reckon at like their camps that they go to learn, it's like, how can you best fake an injury? That's what they do at the colleges and stuff. For scholar students. There's a class you have to attend, an acting class. So when somebody taps your leg with a pencil or something, you've got to make it look like you broke your toe. But the second that the ref agrees that something went wrong and they go, okay, right, somebody from their team needs a penalty. Who's going to take it? And the guy gets up off the floor completely okay and goes, me! I've literally seen that in the game. That was when, I think that was the exact moment I lost entire interest in football. It's just bad. I also believe that we spend, as a government and whatnot, way too much money on football. I get that it's a national sport and everything, but the players themselves earn millions weeks. How do we even have that much money to just give them? That amount of money in the governments could go to so much else. Definitely the most overpaid thing ever that a country feeds. Terrible. I also don't get how people treat it like with such, not respect, what do you call it? Defence. Oh yeah, rugby. See, rugby is for proper men. Rugby, American football, oh, they're awesome. You get in the game. But nah, I don't get football. English football. Soccer. There you go. I don't get soccer. Oh, how much we put into it. I think that's funny, actually. I think one of my rules for this room, for the chat, is no political views or anything like that. Does me complaining about football count as a political view? Oh, I think it's because I'm hungry, but I'm feeling a little bit ugh. Tummy's just going, where's my food? Did I say I was going to go until 9? It's half... I've only just looked up. It's 9:30. Yeah. That's way further than I thought. Oh, okay, cool. Don't get me wrong. If you didn't agree with it and you love football, that's fine. Each to their own. Everybody has their own enjoyment. Opinions and everything, they are just that, opinions. They shouldn't be able to hurt anyone. I hate it when somebody like insults something that someone else really likes and then they get all defensive over it. It's like, but that's their opinion. The same as it's your opinion, that is awesome. Or like, don't like fight style in bars when you insult someone's team. And it's like, it's not even your team. You don't own it or play in it. You just support them. So it makes me laugh when I hear stuff like that. It's like, oh, my team's going to win this time. It's like, okay. Oopsie daisies. Oh, let's get rid of that before it... A Norwich City fan. Is that football? And can't stand American football. Oh, right, okay. I feel like I might be slightly biased. Because my biological father absolutely adored Aston Villa, I think it was called. Like a weird burgundy colour with some yellow or something like that. But he was really into it. And because I didn't like him and stuff like that, I kind of hated it. I think maybe that might play a part in me not liking soccer. I don't know. Or we'll just go with the reasons I said earlier, that it's just pansy thing. It's really weird though. Like proper football, like the one with all of the really overpaid people, is pathetic, in my opinion. Some of them are quite skilled with the ball, but then there's a lot of pathetic parts to it. But then you see all the kids play football and whatnot, and they tackle them over. They like crap out over their shins with like cleats and whatnot. And the kids just get back up, complain a little bit, and then go back to playing football. And you're like, see, these kids need to grow up to be proper footballers. Then football would be nice. You say that, but riots happen in cities over people losing football. I can't remember which team it was, but there was an entire stadium broke out in a fight. Like every single fan was in a brawl in like 100,000 people's stadium just because one of the teams lost. That's just silly. That's not support, that's fanaticism. Oh, right, 9:30. And I'm at a good stop point. I've done the blue. I might wash it before I bugger off, actually, because washes take a while to do. Let's do that. Then I'll say goodbye and good night. What is that? Oh, that's my squat's arm. I've been looking for that. Yeah. It's the arm to one of my my squat. What are they called? Incursors? No. The guys with the sniper rifles. Do you know what those are called, Bib? I should probably keep that out somewhere I'll remember. Eliminators. Yeah, those. Wow, you see, that's also pathetic. That's why their team's pathetic. Crap like that. Bloody babies. Funnily enough, for someone to win, someone loses. That's how games go. Ooh. Ooh, that lid closing wasn't the sound you just heard. That was my knuckle. Eek. Oh, my shoulder. That's one of the reasons I wanted to stop soon. Shoulder's just going, ha ha ha, electric shock, electric shock. It's like, rude. What is this? Games and Gears Core Mark III wash brush. Oh, there you go, it's a wash brush. I'll get that. I'm trying to, like, use more than just the brushes I've got down here. Let's have a... Oh, I haven't even mixed it. I add a bit of water to these. That's probably a bit much. Oh, I know it's just rice, but it smells great. The rice smells great, Jib. You alright, Bib?
Yeah.
Very quiet. These brushes are so synthetic. Can you just sing a little bit and...
Wow.
Is that my tummy going?
No, that's mine.
Your tummy? Mine will probably follow suit in a sec, like a yawn. Dinner is korma. Chicken korma. With naan bread. Is it the garlic and coriander naan bread?
Yeah.
Oh. There you go. My tummy rumbled. Told you. That's just because of the naan bread. Naan bread is enough alone to make my stomach go, yeah. God, I like the surface area you get on these guys. There's so much. So much space on the model to add bits. So much definition. Didn't you have a curry the other day? Yeah. I was getting all jealous of your curry. It's my turn now. Like, oh, yeah. Curry. Nah, we get the one that's... So we're not spicy fans, so we like the creamy korma. There's only one time I like spice, and that's when I have fajita seasoned rice with chicken. I think that's literally the only time I like it being really spicy, but that's just because the fajita flavouring, can't get enough of it, so I just chuck on as much as possible. Probably the reason it's hot and spicy, but it's nice. So I'm saturating this with colour, with paint. That's what you're supposed to do with these washes. What are they called? Contrast paints. There we are. If I fill it with plenty, it's adding all this depth. See, look all the... There we go, and it's not showing. Can you see those dark bits? Oh yeah. They're going to dry. It's so nice. That's one thing I don't like about chicken. Probably the weirdest thing that you'll hear today, is I can't eat it raw. I love so many meats raw. Oof. Bacon, sausage, gammon, beef, steaks. Oh, I love all of that stuff raw, but you're supposed to cook it, so if it was just raw all the time, it'd be cold on a plate with the rest of the hot food. So I stick it on for a little bit and just, you know, blitz both sides. It's just to make it warm, so it fits the rest. But if I had my way, I'd just eat it as it comes out of the packet. It still needs to be mooing. That's what I say. If it's mooing, I'll eat it. Nom nom nom. I think I had somebody in my chat the other day that also liked blue steaks. Oh, legend. Ooh, got a glove. But yeah, I eat raw meats all the time. Ever since I was little, I used to eat raw meats and stuff. I'm quite, I've got an iron stomach. People say it's like really bad for you, it gives you bad tummy and whatnot. I've never had a problem with it. I probably did when I was little, when I first started doing it. But lead-lined stomach me. Makes people feel sick, it's really funny. Yeah, thank you very much. Looking out for me, Duda, thank you. Oh, these trousers are nuts. I just wiped a bit of that off. There it is. Was that it? Was that the only bit I wiped? Okay. Anybody excited for any of the films coming out soon? Because we're getting some good ones coming out soon. We got Venom 2. Oh my dilly dally daisies. I cannot wait for that. Venom is one of my favourite anti-heroes in the Marvel Universe. And despite what someone said the other day, I think Tom Hardy plays him really well. A little bit on the nervous side, so I'm hoping he might be a bit different in the next one. Because he was quite a nervous dude, the character he played. So Brock wasn't the full of himself dude that I'm used to seeing or reading about. So hopefully he does get a little bit more, you know, excitable. Because maybe I'd never really read them from the very beginning. I mean, I'm not that old and whatnot. So I think maybe perhaps there's a chance that Eddie Brock was that person before Venom came into his life. That might be what made him a little bit more out there. Because I know it's towards the end of the film, he was a little bit more, well, out there. You know, when it's like, we are Venom, and then just eats that douchebag that upsets the Asian lady. I thought that was brilliant. Eddie, what's wrong? I got a parasite? Parasite! Take that back. Venom's so easily offended. Oh yeah, so Venom 2. The one with Carnage in it. Carnage is brilliant. Absolute nutter of a character. And who does he gain symbiosis with? A psychotic serial killer. Brilliant. What a great combination. And they say symbiotes, what is it? The Clintar, when they symbiocize with someone, they enhance your traits. So, yeah. A Clintar with a bit of crazy tendencies, being a symbiote with a nut job. Great combo. The other one, the one with Parker, where Parker gets attached to him. I can't help but think about the emo version of the first guy that played him. Gee, what was the name of the first Peter Parker? I've forgotten the actor's name. I keep coming out with Matthew Broderick in my head, and I'm like, what the heck is wrong with me? But yeah, that first one, I wasn't much of a fan of his version of Parker.
I can't actually remember his name.
Nah, I normally remember it straight off the bat, but today is just... Tobey Maguire, thank you very much, Oogie. God, you're on point today, aren't you? You're like a knowledge sock. I have no idea what a knowledge sock is. Elijah Wood, that was worse than mine.
I know. That's what my brain just keeps defaulting to.
And I hate it when people call him Elijah. I know that's how he says his own name, but I call him a liar. You're such a liar. Tell the truth. Sorry. It just came to mind like in a split second. It's like, that's what it sounds like. And now I regret calling him a liar. That just sounds bad now that I hear it like that. What? I've ruined the way I say his name. I'm still going to call him that. Interestingly, he's actually pretty good at other roles. I mean, what was it? I watched something recently. I can't remember what it's called. I really enjoy it. I think it's the last Witch Hunter. It's Vin Diesel. Such a good film. I think it's like one of those underrated ones that people won't like. But then I'm sat there like, this is like one of the best films I've watched. Might be because it's got Vin Diesel in it, and it might be because he's a Viking. I don't know. But you know, Elijah was in that. He was like some weedy little kid that helps out the witch hunters. It's really weird. He doesn't look like he's changed much at all in it, despite the fact that it's years down the line. See, I thought Andrew Garfield was going to be a fantastic Peter Parker. He was a little bit more full of himself and he talked faster, which I felt was a little bit better, because Peter Parker's not always, you know, a wuss. He can be quite confident here and there. And Tobey Maguire simply played a wuss entirely, like someone that just sucks at life. And it's like, how did he get the MJ in that version at all? Yeah, that's what I said. Venom 2. That's what I'm waiting for. It comes out in October. Dying to watch that. I love my superhero films. No matter how badly they're done, I pretty much love them all the time. The idea of superheroes and stuff, superhumans and whatnot, is just, yeah. Another type of film genre that I really enjoy, or program, is anything with immortals in them. Vampires, curses. In fact, the curses ones are great for series. There are 2 series that I really enjoy watching, or rewatching. One of them's called Forever, and it's about a guy that doesn't know why he's immortal, and he's trying to figure it out. So he experiments on his own body, and he technically kills himself with different ways and techniques, trying to work out what's wrong with his body, and he's become like a doctor, because obviously he's got like medical science knowledge. And he times how long it takes him to come back to life, to work out what's more efficient and what is technically his kryptonite. The weird thing is, though, whenever he dies, he always surfaces naked in the closest body of water, like a New York river, because I think that's where he resides. So it's a pain in the ass. So he ends up getting caught by police a lot because he's a streaker. It's brilliant. And yeah, so that only lasted for a season. It's the actor that played Reed Richards in the first X-Men, in the first Fantastic Four they released. That guy plays him. He plays him quite well. It's nice. But unfortunately, it didn't get enough rep, and people didn't like it enough to watch it a lot. So it got axed after the first season. So you never actually... He gets close as well. Gets close to finding out what's wrong.
Doesn't he find another...
Yeah, I don't want to reveal too much, though. He meets someone that changes the course of how he sees his immortality. But I won't explain that, just in case anybody watches it. But Forever, yeah, good film. Series. I really enjoy it. I've watched it again and again, like 4 times. Obviously, it suits my fancy, so it's easy to do that. The second one is a series called New Amsterdam. Now, it's a little conflicting because New Amsterdam is also the name of another series, like the exact same wording, New Amsterdam. Another series of like doctors in an Amsterdam hospital. Oh my god, I can talk. So you got to look for the one that has... Oh, Fluff, what's his name? He's the Russian dude that plays Lannister, Jaime Lannister. Oh, I normally remember his name. I'm always proud of myself because it's like triple barreled. And now I've just got Elijah Wood stuck in my head. Fluff my nuts.
He plays the Lannister.
Yeah, I know he plays the Lannister, but I keep saying Dutch. Oh, whatever, it's close enough. He's got a Russianish sounding name. Yeah, see, it was a great film. I found it quite humorous as well. Despite being Marvel's first attempt at getting more into the darker side of Marvel, they still kept a little bit of Marvel humour in it. I thought that was great. I've got to give them credit for it. It was good.
What one?
Venom.
I love Venom.
Oh, it's on the tip of my tongue. It's on the tip of my tongue. Now I'm saying Kevin Costner. I'm close.
Oh, Nikolai.
Damn it, Joe! Nikolai Coster-Waldau. Oh, well done. You never remember that name.
I know.
Up yours.
Oh, I'm happy.
Nikolai. That's his name. I think it's Nikolaj or something like that. It's Nikolai. I think that's how you spell it. Nikolai. It's a weird name. It's actually a really cool name. I like the name Nikolai. It's nice. Yeah. What do you mean the other way? No. Carnage is an offspring of Venom. It's the other way round. If Carnage didn't exist, Venom still would. But if Venom didn't, then Carnage can't. I'm pretty sure it's that way round. Yeah. Carnage is an offspring of Venom. Which I don't feel like they're going to touch. So Marvel have a habit of missing out or tweaking story in their films, don't they? There's always loopholes and crap so that they can make a film. If they followed the comics perfectly, the films would have to be stupidly long. Yeah, don't ever pay attention to critics. That's exactly how I work in my head. If somebody says a film is absolute dog shite and don't go see it, I will go watch it myself and decide that for myself. Up yours. That's the way I do it. Also, me and Ju like to make sure that we never watch trailers.
Not nowadays, anyway.
Not these days, no. Trailers pretty much tell you the entire friggin' plot of a film. They just put way too much in trailers. What? Venom the offspring of... No, I'm pretty sure it's the other way round. I've got to check that. Venom was one of the original Clintar. Oh. This is going to bug me, isn't it? First appearance. Oh, come on. Upcoming sequel, Venom Let There Be Carnage. That's going to be so good.
Who came first, the Venom or the Carnage?
Yeah. Do you know, I could just type that in. Venom or Spawn? No. Wait, is Spawn a... No, Spawn was given demonic powers. It's not a Clintar that wraps itself around Spawn, is it? Oh yeah, I love that. Carnage refers to himself as I instead of we. He treats his host as literally a toy, doesn't he? He just wants to find the thing that will make himself stronger, not the host. Yeah, no, I didn't think Spawn was. Spawn is like it was a human that was sent back to Earth, but Lucifer gave him like the power of hell. He bound him with chains, didn't he? And the chains changed shape, like a cloak and stuff, or a costume. It's actually really cool. But the old films of Spawn were so bad. Even though I do like Michael J. White, he is such a good like martial arts fighter in some films, like Never Back Down and whatnot. He's brilliant. But yeah, that program is so old I can't watch it properly. No, right, so it says here, merging with the offspring of an alien symbiote called Venom during Prison Breakout. Okay. That didn't really explain what? Who created Carnage? Nope, that's just the person. It's just saying who got the symbiotes first. It's not saying like children. I found a site once that had every single symbiote. What's the dude? Have I said something recently? I am not following. What have I done? Michael J. White? You were going to cosplay Spawn, like Michael J. White as Spawn. Or are you going to do like a half costume, where like it wasn't entirely enveloping you, and you got to have like chains that would be like hanging from parts of your back, so it holds the chains up and stuff, like the cloak. I think, oh, that would be awesome. That would be really cool. I am not going to find... That's one I want to see. Matt Gargan as well. At the end of Spider-Man Homecoming, it showed Matt Gargan talking to Vulture. And I got so excited about hearing his name, and how he was a little tiny weedy dude, which means he hasn't gone through the experimental procedure yet. I cannot wait. That has to be a film. Scorpion versus Spider-Man, yes. Where James Jonah Jameson helps fund like the process that Gargan goes through to become Scorpion. And we have been given like a sneak peek of the Scorpion suit as well in one of the Spider-Man films. It was next to Rhino's costume, if I remember correctly, which was also cool. They only showed Rhino at the end of the film. It was kind of meh. That was the one with Andrew Garfield in it, wasn't it? What Spawn were you on about? The swoosh fact. I like swooshing cloaks. Oh, so you should do Doctor Strange then. And get like little cords running through like the top part or the outside of the cloak, so that when you like move your arms and stuff, it makes the cloak lift up and swish. That would be really cool. So I think of all of like the practical parts of costumes. Defunct Sony Spider-Man universe. Yeah. To be fair, most of the films are kind of defunct versions of Marvel. They have to change them. They have to. Oh, come on. I cannot find this. And I'm running out of time. Dinner's being dished up. This is so going to bug me. Oh. Is this the right one? Is this the right one? The Clintara, otherwise known as Anti-Life. That sounds weird. Children of Null, symbiotes. Oh, well, I didn't find it. That can be some homework for you kids. Find out proper confirmation. Who is the father of who? Who came first? Venom or Carnage? I'm pretty sure that Venom is the original symbiote and Carnage is the offspring. I could be wrong. It's been some time since I've been like deep into the whole thing. Dinner is korma, chicken korma. Yeah, see, I'm pretty sure Venom is first. There are a lot of cool symbiotes that they really need to touch on. Anti-Venom would be a really nice one to see come out. What is it? Scorn. Scorn is nasty. Isn't she like some kind of secret agent or something like that? Can't remember. And they need to do some more She-Venom. That was cool. Venom with tits. Right, so after that like random debate and complaint and random doohickey stuff, I am going to leave the stream here. And tomorrow begins my usual week of streaming, so I will be back on at 1 o'clock, maybe a bit earlier like usual if I feel like it. Nice. So yeah, I will be back on at 1 o'clock in the afternoon tomorrow, which is... Oh, what is it, Joe? 15? No, 1 o'clock is... 13 GMT plus 1. There you go, that one. So yeah, thanks for keeping me company, guys. Chat's been alive tonight. It's been lovely. So, oof. Thank you very much for keeping me company, and I will see you guys tomorrow if you come on. Ta!